I moved around 5 times from 2nd to 8th grade. By the time I moved the 5th time, I was sick of it. Everywhere I went, I made friends just to lose them all. I landed at the junior high school of a mining town at the beginning of my 8th grade year, and I was miserable. I sat alone at lunch every day at this new school. Whichever table I picked, it was all mine for that lunch period. A couple of weeks of being at this new school, I picked a table and sat down, but not long after I did, the two biggest guys at this school, monster-sized, identical twin brothers, approached. They were in the 8th grade like me, but they were easily bigger than any of the 9th graders. They were probably bigger than most of the kids at the high school just down the road, too. One of them spoke up and asked politely, "Can we sit at your table?" I am ashamed to admit that my first thought was to say, "There's no way I'm going to be able to stop you," but I didn't say that. Honestly, I don't remember what I said specifically. Probably something like "sure" or "go ahead." They sat down opposite me. I am also ashamed to admit that I seriously considered that this is where my lunch money would be going for the rest of the year. Within minutes, a whole bunch of their friends surrounded me. Everyone at the table was chattering about this and that. I got asked about a dozen times where I was from, and they asked me all kinds of other get-to-know-you questions. I hardly had time to eat answering all of their questions. The bell rang. It was time to go. Before I could leave, the twin brothers asked if I would stay behind so that they could talk to me. I literally thought to myself, great, this is where they ask me for my lunch money. Standing alone with these guys, each one of them several times bigger than me, they took me aside and said, "Hey, we just wanted to let you know that we've talked to everybody in the school, and we've let them know that if they mess with you, they mess with us." My jaw hit the floor. They continued, "If you ever have any problem with anyone, just let us know." I said feebly, "Okay." They said that they appreciated meeting me, and I said the same to them. They headed off to their classes and I went to mine. I couldn't believe it. I had never had my own bodyguards before. Talk about good friends to have, and good friends they were. Even though we kind of went different ways in high school, these two always made sure to let me know that they were keeping an eye on me. I still consider what they did for me one of the nicest things that anybody has ever done for me. I definitely needed that boost of friendship at that very moment in my life, and there was no reason for them to do it. They had seen me around, and I had definitely seen them around too. I mean, one guy that size is pretty awe-inspiring, but two of them? All I can say is that one act of kindness changed my life. Their influence went so much further than they probably know. What does it take to really care about someone? Those two guys showed me during school lunch that day.